Hey there, in today's video I will be using these press-on full cover nails to do press-on nails. I've already sized them out and I've already filed them to my liking, like including the cuticle area and the front parts to remove the nibs that the nails have. So before anything, I will go ahead and spray sanitizer onto the nails just to remove any oils. I'm gonna do that with all the nails, but I don't have to show you myself doing all the nails. I can do the rest of the nails off camera. And then I'm gonna go in with this old primer that I don't normally use for my natural nails. Just use it for press-ons, just to prime the tip of the nail so that they can hold onto gel pretty well. And then now I have these two nude colors. This one I don't particularly use much. It is a number 22. This one I use a lot. It is a number 31, but this one is too dark for what I am going for, and the other one is too light. To show that I do use this a lot, I'm actually running out of it, so I'm thinking of actually mixing these two just to see. I think I'm just gonna try and mix these and see how they go well together. If they do, if they're gonna create a color that I can somewhat I think it's still a little bit too dark. I don't know, maybe I should use a brush to remove that. Let me try and mix some more, even though I think I'm adding more of that brown that I was trying to avoid down there. Honestly, I don't know if this is exactly what I'm going for, but I like that it's still darker than that, but it also looks lighter than that. So for now, I'm gonna go with that, and if I don't like it, I might have to prep some new tips and go with that. Okay, so I went ahead and added base gel to the mix so that I have more to work with. I'm not sure if I'm gonna want 2 coats of this on every nail that I'm gonna use this on, but you know, rather have more than have less. So I'm just gonna go on with this nude on the nails that I want this nude on. Like, I don't want a harsh dark nude, but I also did not want a light nude that would not complement my skin very well, if you know what I mean. So I'm not really sure if this is good enough, but I'll just go with it. Okay, so that turned out to be enough for 2 coats for each nail. It's started to look a little dark now that I'm looking at it for long enough, but okay, it's okay. Let's see what we can do with this. I have here this gel polish from Wendy Beauty. It is a number 16. I want to go on with it and do Frenchies. Maybe I should continue using this, because I hardly use, no, I don't want to use that. I wanted to say I hardly use palettes when I do Frenchies. I just don't. Let's just keep it there and work on our Frenchies. Okay, I'm going for a blue grayish color, and I wanted something that would like complement this color without, like a nude that will complement this color without too much contrast, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm feeling a little too tired. I think it's because I didn't sleep enough, but I'm not tired enough to go to sleep, but I don't have enough energy to do anything productive. So I thought, let me just come here, do my nails. Sitting here for the most part will get me tired, especially sitting upright, so I will feel it in my back. And after this, hopefully I'll be able to take a nap, because I do need a nap. My mind is not functioning the way I wanted to. I don't know if I want to fix that Frenchie, honestly, because I am planning on hiding that with pearls, but I think I'm gonna need 2 coats of that. But yeah, as I was saying while I cure the other nail, is that I don't think I am alert enough to do anything productive. So I even decided, you know what, I'm just going to take the day off when it comes to doing things that make me money for now. And then I am just going to do my nails and hopefully get to take a nap after. I'm a little too tired, honestly. My mood is not down though, I'm just tired. And I'm also using a faulty device to film for these nails, so I need to keep checking if it's still recording, because it will switch itself off and it would suck for me to not notice that I don't have footage. So I just need to stay alert and keep looking up to see if my video is still recording, because child, when I say that the season I'm going through right now, I'm embracing it, because deep down I believe that it's just the last kick of a dying horse. And then yeah, because otherwise, honestly, I'm not only exhausted from not having enough sleep, I am also exhausted from catching strays from life. Okay, life has been making sure that I catch those strays. Like I said, I've been embracing them now more than ever, not fighting back, because not only am I tired, but I'm just at a point where I believe that this is the last kick of a dying horse and everything happens for a reason. So I can't wait for the season to be over. Honestly, I really cannot wait. Right, so all my nails are cured and I would like to use the blue reflective or blue color changing hearts here. And from the lighting, it looks like this one is the pink one and that is the blue. But I'm just going to put this under my lamp just to see, just for a few seconds, because I do know that, and I was correct, the pink ones do last. The effect does last compared to the blue. So this is the blue ones. And I'm just going to take out the hearts that I want to use and put on my nails. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this nail set justice, but let's hope for the best. Okay, so now that I've picked out the hearts that I want to use, I have here the last few pearls that I would like to use. In fact, I do have more pearls, but they're not flat back like this, so I just hope that these ones will be enough for what I'm going for. And I do have some of them sticking to the bottom. I'm just gonna make sure that I remove them from the bottom without them jumping out. And let's try to do our best with putting them on. I'm going to be using this glue gel from Wendy Beauty, and I think I shouldn't have put away my liner brush, so let's just get that out and apply that to the nail. I want to have the heart. This for me is part of putting on rhinestones, which, if you know, I don't like doing it on camera, but I'll do it anyway. Okay, I'm going to start with the heart right there and just hope that the pearls that I pick are a good size for what I'm going for. These are actually quite hard to get off from there. I don't know if tweezers are a good idea to use for this, but I'm gonna go for it anyway, which I know it's not a good idea. Oh my goodness. Oh nah, that's not gonna work. And I think I'm gonna have to pull out my other stash of pearls just so I can see if I have the smaller size for these, but those ones aren't flat backs like I said. I don't even think I think they're more white compared to these. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I should use those on one of my other nails. Not too sure. Okay, so I already have glue gel on this nail, but yeah, I had made a mistake thinking that this would be similar to the thumb, but that's not what I planned. So I'm just gonna use this different nail to see which bow I would go for. This one would match a little bit with the pearls. I'm not really sure if it would. I don't like how dusty it looks. Honestly, it looks like cheap pearl.
The pearls look fake.
No, I think you're wrong here. These are very expensive real pearls.
It's looking like beachy. It's like the diamonds are on it.
This is my worst nightmare, like.
I like the pearls. I just don't like that it looks like from the dollar store.
It's like I'm being punked.
You know, and I do have chrome powder or aurora powder, but I'm not in the mood of using that on such a minuscule object. So I don't know if that one is a good one or I should go for one of these ones. So I just have a few options here just so I can see what I'm working with. Let me just get that on my nail. I don't like that one. It's too transparent. Maybe this blue, a good combination of blue and also pearly, so that is an option. Let's just look at transparent blue. Maybe it's looking like blue is doing much better than I thought for what I'm going for. And then this one, ooh, okay, I like the shimmer on it. It is a bit dull. I think you can't even tell that on camera, but it does look like dusty, like it looks dull, but it's cute. I think maybe I should go for this one. I think I'm gonna go for this one. So I'm just gonna add more since I did touch the nail with my finger, which I am going to wipe very soon. I'm just gonna direct the glue gel to the center so that we have enough of it, and then I'm just gonna add that bowl right there. No, it's a big bowl. I think we're gonna need more than that, and I might need to fill up the sides as well of the bowl. And I'm just gonna cure that. Just make sure it's not skew. Okay, I don't even know if I have enough pearls to do what I want this nail to look like, but I did whip out my round pearls that are not flat backs, and I'm just hoping that I can get some use out of them. Do you see that we have a pretty look here and we have a white pearl right here, but I am going to be using this one because it looks close to these flat backs, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, possibly off camera, because I filmed that part probably 3 times now, like doing this nail. That's why there's like just bits and pieces of it, because this device that I'm filming on keeps going off, honestly. So if it goes off right now, I'm not gonna switch it back on until I'm doing my outro or when I show the last parts of the nail. No, I think I want the big ones right here, right? Maybe I should go for the big ones right here, because I didn't use them on this nail set. I don't know how that would look, but let's go for it. Maybe put these ones on the side. I don't know if that is cute or not. If I don't like it, I'll remove it. Right, so I did not end up even using those round pearls because they were protruding more than the flat back pearls. So I had to make these flat back pearls work. So I'm just going to cure that once again while I work on my final nail right here and just place the biggest heart. One thing I don't like about these blue hearts is that they, like I said already, they lose their color really quickly after being exposed to the UV light compared to the pink ones. So I can't even tell the difference at this point. But if you know, you know, and we know, so that's all that matters. I hope this is not skew. Honestly, it looks skew to me, because I feel like the bow was skew also, and that's a problem. Right, and this is the whole range of the nail sets that I have right here, and like I said, I do feel like this bow is a bit tilted to the left and to the right when it's facing me, but it's okay. I'm gonna go on with this top coat from Bling Girl. I'm gonna go on with a very thin coat of it because these are one of my backup nails and I will only be wearing them when I need them, which means I will also put on top coat on them when I put them on again. So just a thin layer of top coats just to protect them from lint. I'll do just that, and then I'll be back when I put them on, whenever that will be. Could be a year from now, could be months from now, I don't know. But right now I am done filming this video. I'm just gonna edit it and leave it and not upload it until I put them on, whenever I decide to put them on. One eternity later, and I am ready to put the nails on my natural nails. I'm just gonna reshape some of these nails because they're so jagged, but yeah, they're not too bad. I do have a little bit of length. In fact, I am planning on growing the nails on this hand the way I grew the ones on my left hand. And I'm gonna use this bit just to push back the cuticles and see what dead skin I have down there and get it removed. I know my nail drill sounds dangerous, but it's just old. I'm not pushing too hard onto my nail bed because I don't want to leave any rings of fire or cause any damage to my natural nails. Like I said, I'm trying to grow the nails on my right hand as well, which is a little difficult if I'm gonna be honest, because my right hand is my dominant hand and I feel like nails on my right hand don't last. It's easier to break nails on my right hand compared to my left hand, and that's why it's been easier to grow my nails on my left hand. And then I'm going to use the sanding band just to remove some of that gel products that I have on my natural nails and also remove the shine from my natural nails. I want to put on these press-on nails flat on my natural nails without any protective layer on my nails, and by protective layer I mean rubber-based gel or even builder gel, which is how I usually do my nails. But in this case I just want the press-on nails to fit better, honestly. And I'm just gonna dust off the dust using the dust brush, and before I do anything I'm just gonna make sure that these fit quite well. I'm not expecting the thumb to fit from sidewall to sidewall because I do have wide thumbs, but just so we don't have the same issue we had on my left hand when I put those press-ons on. Okay, doesn't look like I need much reshaping with these ones, so that's good. And I'm just gonna use this old primer just to prime these nails. I'm ready to glue them on my nails. I actually like these press-ons, to be honest. And then I'm gonna use this lint-free wipe to wipe off my natural nails. Make sure there's no dust left on the natural nails. And then using this Q2 glue, I'm gonna put on the nails on my natural nail and make sure that they are not skew. I just said I should make sure these are not skew, and I just put my pinky skew. I'm not removing that. It's okay. It's okay. I'll just leave it there, honestly. I'm really not in the mood to be doing the admin of filing the nails and removing the glue and that whole thing. So I'll leave it there. Doesn't look too bad anyway. Right, and then here I have the nails on. I'm just going to use sanitizer to wipe off the nails. I'm going to top coat these nails again just because why not, right? I'm gonna use this top coat from Bling Girl just to top this off. Try not to bulk the nails up, but just to, you know, renew their shine. I would actually do these nails in acrylic form. I actually like these nails. Yeah, I actually really do like these nails. I'd love to redo this in acrylic form, but I don't know if I would film it for a long form video. This is officially my last long form video for now. I'm not closing the door to long form videos, but I just thought I need a break from all of this. I will continue posting shorts, hopefully be more creative than just showing you the nail set on the shorts. But should I feel like I want to post a long form video one day, I will. For now, I'm just like, I need a break from all of that. So yeah, I haven't had nails in like 2 months. I just thought, let me just put on my press-on nails that I've had for in case of emergency purposes, you know, because I feel like having nails, but I also don't feel like filming, and I feel a little overwhelmed. Because even in the last video, like I filmed that video and I was just like, I don't want to talk, I just want to do nails. And I was like, I'm gonna leave it for a polished confession video, but it ended up being a video where I just let you know that I won't be doing long form videos anymore. So I've been taking a lot of breaks from YouTube, so maybe this is a sign I should just, you know, stick to doing shorts, because shorts aren't as draining as long form videos. Maybe one day I will come back and I'll have an editor or whatever, I don't know. For now, this is it. And there we have the nails. I am going to apply this cuticle oil onto my cuticles just to nourish them, make sure they look good, and rub the cuticle oil not on the nails but on the cuticle area. Ooh, this is so oily, like wow. And there we have the nails. I really like these press-on nails. Like I said, I would do this set again, but with acrylic. I'd love to redo this as an acrylic set. What do you guys think about these nails? If you've watched all the way to the end, please leave a pearls emoji in the comment section to let me know that you've watched all the way and that you're a real one. I appreciate you for supporting me and for watching all the videos that you've watched thus far. And I hope you stay tuned for the upcoming shorts that I will be uploading. Please subscribe so that you do not miss any of those. Thanks for watching once again. Bye.